uh, uh, all the metrics. The rule is applies also here. I and j equal to I and j equal to 0 if it's not similar, but all the metrics will be one.
Okay, just if you want to tell me shortly, the short things will be like that: diagonal elements. If diagonal elements are present and except that all the elements are 0, that will be diagonal matrix. And if the diagonal elements are 1 and except that all the elements are 0, that will be identity matrix. Okay, that means diagonal elements. If
Okay, ma'am.
these the diagonal elements are any number, in that case it is diagonal matrix.
Bishop Mahmood, turn off your mic.
Sorry.
What are you doing actually in that?
You're off.
Okay, our next topic is singular and non-singular matrix. Okay, singular and non-singular matrix. Determinant. You know that what is determinant? You found determinant in the vector chapter, right? So D be the determinant of a square matrix. Square matrix. What is square matrix? Can you tell me?
When row and columns are equal.
Yes, or even number of rows and columns will be same. Okay. If determinant is 0, in that case you can say that matrix A is singular matrix. If determinant is 0. And if determinant is not 0, in that case the matrix will be non-singular. Okay. So singular matrix and non-singular matrix both are related to the inverse. Okay, our next topic is finding inverse of 2 by 2 matrix and finding inverse of 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, so if any matrix is singular, that means it is not invertible. You cannot find inverse of this matrix. And if any matrix is non-singular means determinant will not be 0. If any matrix is non-singular, in that case you can say it is possible to find inverse. Is it clear what I am saying?
Ma'am, again, please. Please, if you don't mind.
Should I tell you again?
It would be better, ma'am.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, I'll not mind. Obviously. Okay. That singular matrix is if determinant is 0. Do you know that what is determinant? How to find determinant?
No, ma'am.
You don't know. Are you sure you don't know how to find determinant? Determinant.
In being
You found determinant in the.
Ninnayok.
You found.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose
I know, ma'am. I know.
I,
Ma'am.
J, K, A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3.
Yes, ma'am.
This type of matrix.
I know, ma'am. I know.
Okay. Any of you, please find the determinant of matrix A in detail and share this in the messenger group. Any of you who want to try? Who wants to try? Please tell me your name.
and I will try.
Okay, find the determinant, do the process in detail and share it in the messenger group. In that case, maybe others will understand how to find determinant. Find the determinant of A matrix.
ম্যাম ডিটারমিনেন্ট বলতে গেলে ম্যাম যে অ্যাবসলিউট এ অ্যাবসলিউট বি বের করেছে ওগুলা কি ম্যাম?
Now is the determinant 1?
Which matrix has
নির্ণায়ক
determinant 1? Nirnayok, yes.
Ma'am, A matrix.
A matrix এর determinant 0 আসবে. Already given in the slide.
Yes, ma'am.
এবং তোমরা নির্ণায়ক দ্যাট ইজ ডিটারমিনেন্ট তোমরা ভেক্টর চ্যাপ্টারে বের করেছো সবাই I j k a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3. At first you have taken I, after that minus j, after that k. Here the process is also same. At first you have to take 1, after that you have to take minus 2, after that you have to take 3.
ম্যাম এটার মধ্যে কি ম্যাম সেভাবে করবো যে আগের সেটার মধ্যে করছিলাম আই আই প্রথম সিরিয়াল নিলে আইটা নিয়ে ভিতরে হলো ম্যাম ক্রস ই করছিলাম মানে 4 এবং 7 গুণ করে এবং
4,
1 আর
7
5 গুণ।
and 5 into minus 1, yes.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
The
ম্যাম
same
ওইটা
process.
কি ম্যাম ম্যাম তার উপরে তো 1 2 3 রয়েছে ওটা কি ওই 1 2 3 কি আই জে কে ধরে নিব নাকি
Yes, I j k ধরে নেবে.
ওই
Here,
তিনটাকে 1 2
here,
3
here, here I will be 1, J will be minus, that is minus J, so it will be minus 2.
হ্যাঁ
And
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
in
হ্যাঁ।
place of K, you have to take positive 3.
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা এটা প্রথম প্রথম বুঝতে পারিনি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
That's why I'm telling you to do that math and share it. Okay, who has 77? Oh my god.
My answer is 1, ma'am.
Answer is 1. Are you sure?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
means it is not 0.
Well, the answer is 0.
No one got 0 for this matrix.
ম্যাম ট্রাইং ম্যাম ট্রাইং।
Okay, maybe here answer can be wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah ma'am the answer can be 1.
Ma'am, the answer is 1.
Okay, in that case, if the answer is so, is it clear the total
ম্যাম আমার
process?
1 আসছে 1
Okay,
আসছে।
okay, maybe here I have mentioned the answer. I have mentioned the wrong answer. That is not the problem. Problem is now is it clear that how to find determinant?
Ma'am, answer is 0.
Who got 0 answer?
Ma'am, I got 0. I'm sending you message.
And share your solution also. Everyone is getting 1 and you got 0. How?
ম্যাম 1 ই আসছে তো আনসার।
Ma'am, answer is 1.
ম্যাম 1।
Okay, in that case, answer is 1. My question to you that how to find determinant, is it clear? How to find determinant, is it clear to you all?
ম্যাম সে বি করছে।
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
এ করে নাই বি করছে ক্লিয়ার ম্যাম সে বি করছে এ না।
Clear, ma'am.
বি
ইজ নট ইকুয়াল টু জিরো ম্যাম, এটা মানটা হবে ম্যাম বি জায়গায় এ হবে, এর জায়গায় বি হবে ম্যাম।
Okay.
এখানে আসলে
That is the problem.
এটা ভুল করছে এখানে।
বি এর জায়গায় এ হবে।
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
Also this is non-singular.
Here, this is non-singular. First one is non-singular and second one is
Singular.
Okay.
Yes sir, yes ma'am.
So that means if determinant is non-zero, take this one. Okay. So A will be non-singular and B will be singular. Okay. So when it will be, so is it clear the definition?
Yes ma'am.
Anyone has any questions still? That what is if I give you
No, ma'am.
this question, if I give you this question in the exam that define singular and non-singular matrix, in that case you have to if determinant of a square matrix is equal to 0, it is singular. If determinant of a square matrix is not 0, it is non-singular. Okay?
জিরো হলে সিঙ্গুলার হবে নাকি নন সিঙ্গুলার হবে?
Yes, 0 হলে singular হবে, non-zero হলে non-singular হবে. Okay? So, inverse matrix. What is the definition of the inverse matrix? The definition of the inverse matrix is, suppose A and B are two matrices. Okay, if A and B are two matrices, if you multiply these two matrices and if you got the answer I, if you got the answer I, in that case, you can say A and B are inverses of each other.
ম্যাম আই মিন ইনভ্যালিড ম্যাম, রাইট?
No. I means identity matrix.
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
Look at the structure of the matrix. This is the identity matrix.
গুণের ক্ষেত্রে
If you multiply two matrix, and if your answer is identity matrix, that means 1 0 0 1, or for the 3 by 3 matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. In that case, you can say A is the inverse of B matrix, B is the inverse of A matrix. If you find inverse of A matrix, your result will be B. If you find inverse of B matrix, your result will be A. Okay, this is the definition of inverse matrix. Now our next topic is that how to find inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. How to find inverse. Okay. Can you see the page? Finding inverse of 2 by 2 matrix.
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ম্যাম
Okay.
একটা কথা ছিল ম্যাম, ম্যাম বলতে বলবো? ম্যাম প্রথমে যখন যে ম্যাম এই স্লাইডটা দেখেছেন প্রথমত তাহলে ভুল আছে ওই জায়গায় যেটা ডেফিনিশন দেওয়া আছে d ইকুয়াল টু 0, তাহলে ওই জায়গায় লেখা আছে মেবি a ইজ সিঙ্গুলার লেখা আছে, দেখেন ম্যাম ওই জায়গায় আরো
রেজাল্ট এর ক্ষেত্রে হচ্ছে নন জিরো আসে।
এটা না, তার উপরে ম্যাম, তার উপরে ডেফিনিশন যে জায়গায় দেওয়া আছে ওই জায়গায় কথা বলতেছি।
এখন ম্যাম এটা দেখাচ্ছে, তারপরে ম্যাম সলভ করে দেব
না, তোমাদেরকে যখন ফার্স্ট স্লাইডটা দেখালাম ওখানে তো একটা প্রবলেম ছিল, and we have already discussed about that.
এটা বলছে ম্যাম অঙ্কের ক্ষেত্রে না, অঙ্কের আগে ডেফিনিশন ছিল ওই জায়গায় বলছে।
হ্যাঁ, সবাই এটা আমরা অলরেডি তো এটা নিয়ে ডিসকাস করা হয়েছে যে ওখানে রেজাল্টে ভুল আছে, এ এর ক্ষেত্রে নন জিরো আসে, বি এর ক্ষেত্রে জিরো আসে, তাই তো?
না ম্যাম তার উপরে তার উপরে লেখা ছিল, লিখিত ছিল একটা লাইন ছিল, ঠিক আছে ম্যাম ওটা পরে দেখে নিব।
মানে কি সিঙ্গুলার নন
লাইন
সিঙ্গুলার?
ডেফিনেশন ছিল এটাই।
What is the
ওটাই
definition?
বলবো।
Okay. In this slide,
এই যে হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ উপর লাইনে ম্যাম, উপর লাইনটা ছিল যে a then d equal to matrix is called singular and
yes, these lines are correct. If determinant is zero, it is singular. If determinant is not zero, A is non-singular. Okay, this definition is
Okay.
correct. The mistake is in the matrix. The mistake is in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
matrix.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
চলো।
Okay,
Okay ma'am,
just
let's go back to the map.
okay.
Let's
Okay,
go back.
I will upload this. I will upload this slide after correcting this. Okay, don't worry. Just remember that if determinant is zero, it will be singular, and if determinant is not zero, it will be non-singular. Just remember this thing. Okay, and it will be more clear when we will do this inverse matrix. Okay, I'll show this again. Finding inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, how to find inverse? If A is a 2 by 2 matrix and this matrix will be obviously square matrix, then this is the definition. This is the definition, that means this is the structure of finding inverse. A inverse equal to 1 by determinant A adjoint A. And what is adjoint? I'll tell you later. Just remember that the mathematical equation is A inverse equal to 1 by determinant A adjoint A. Now, how to find adjoint of 2 by 2 matrix? That means how to calculate this portion for 2 by 2 matrix. Okay? The process, there are two processes. That is, exchange the diagonal elements. Your first step is you have to exchange the diagonal elements. Our second step is you have to take negative sign before other two elements. First step is exchange the diagonal element, and second step is take negative sign before other two elements. Okay, now I'm moving to the map. Look at here, example. A is equal to 1, 2, 1, 2. You have to find inverse. That means find A inverse. Now, what is our first step? Our first step is you have to verify that the matrix is singular or non-singular. If matrix is singular, you cannot find the inverse of that matrix. So look at here, if you want to find the determinant of this matrix A, what you can get? 2 into 1 minus 1 into 2. So it will be 0. So determinant of A matrix is 0 here. So A is singular matrix and non-invertible. Non-invertible means what? You cannot find inverse of this matrix. So no need to do further step. You have to stop here. So is it clear to everyone that if matrix,
Yes, ma'am.
if matrix
Yes, ma'am.
is singular, in that case you cannot find inverse of this matrix. So any question from this portion?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the second rule? What is the second rule, ma'am?
Second rule, I'll show you that.
The second rule written on there, That was
So A is singular. A singular হলে মানে এটা হচ্ছে তোমার ইনভার্স হবে না, এটাই বলছি ম্যাম।
A is singular, so this is not invertible. That means you cannot find inverse of this matrix.
সিম্পল বিষয়।
Okay.
That's like you have to find the determinant at first.
Yes, in every math you have to find the determinant at first. So if you find 0, in that case you have to stop there. And if your determinant is not 0, in that case you can do the further step.
ma'am, I asked that the rule number 1 exchange the diagonal element, and rule number
I
2
did
that
not
that.
start that math. I did not start that math.
Oh, okay.
This
It's
is the
written there. That's
total process. This is the total process. 1 by determinant A adjoint A. Okay. You will find adjoint if your determinant is non-zero. But I have already found the determinant is 0. So no need to find the adjoint here. You have to stop here. Okay?
okay. Thank you.
I'll show
Okay.
you step by step. Okay. Now the next example. A is equal to 5 minus 3, 2 minus 1. Okay, 5 minus 3 and 2 and minus 1. Now find the determinant. Look at here. Here the determinant is minus 5 minus 6. That means minus minus plus. So yeah, here our determinant is 1. So A is singular and invertible. That means here A is singular matrix. So you can find determinant, you can find inverse of this matrix. So how
Ma'am, A is non-singular, ma'am. It is singular, ma'am.
this is non-singular. This is non-singular.
Yes, ma'am.
So A is non-singular and invertible. Okay, now A inverse. How now you can find A inverse. So A inverse equal to 1 by determinant A. 1 by determinant A adjoint A. This is our original formula. So 1 by determinant A, put down the value of determinant A. Determinant of A is 1 here. Okay. After that, you have to write down the adjoint matrix. Now I will apply the 2 steps. What was our first step? From the original matrix. That means from the original given matrix. Exchange the diagonal element. What are the diagonal elements? This 5 and this minus 1, right? What are the diagonal elements? 5 and minus 1.
হ্যাঁ দুইটা মাঝখানে গুণ ম্যাম
So, exchange the diagonal element. You have to exchange this 5 and minus 1. Look at here, look at this matrix. I have exchanged that 2 matrix. That means in place of 5, you have to put minus 1. In place of minus 1, you have to put 5. Is it clear that how I have exchanged that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is our second step? Our second step is you have to take minus sign before other 2 elements. Look at here. Here the other 2 elements are 2 and minus 3. So if you take negative sign before 2, it will be minus 2. And if you want to take negative sign before 3, it will be plus 3. Now, this is our adjoint matrix. And this is our answer. I have already got the answer. If you multiply this matrix with 1, your answer will be this. So, should I tell you again that adjoint?
No, ma'am.
Your step is exchange the diagonal element. You have to exchange these 2 elements. And you have to take minus sign before other 2 elements. So, this is the process of finding adjoint of 2 by 2 matrix only. And this is your answer, A inverse equal to this. Okay, I'm showing you another example. Okay, look at here. B is equal to 2, 3, 5 minus 4. 2, 3, 5 minus 4, you have to find B inverse. Determinant of B. This is minus 8, minus 15, that is minus 23. This is our determinant. So it is obviously non-singular. It is obviously non-singular and also invertible. Now what is B inverse? The B inverse is 1 by determinant B adjoint B. 1 by determinant B adjoint B. Now how to find adjoint? Look at the original matrix in B. Exchange the diagonal element. That means 2 will be minus 4 will be 2. Minus 4, 2. After that, what I have done? Take negative sign before other 2 elements. So So negative sign, 3 will be minus 3, 5 will be minus 5. After that, next line, I have just multiplied 1 by minus 23 with every element. So this is our answer. So if any question, please ask me.
No, ma'am.
So what you have to do, given matrix, you have to verify it is singular or non-singular. If non-singular, you have to write down the formula 1 by determinant A, adjoint A. After that, you have to form the adjoint using the formula, exchange the diagonal element and take negative side before other two elements. Now it will be clear. Okay, now these are the exercises for you. So we have still 20 minutes. Second math, you will do it at home. Second math. This will be your homework. You have to show this in the next class. And this is our first math. All of you, please try to do that. Okay, just try to find AB inverse and B inverse into A inverse. All of you just try to find these two. At first AB inverse, after that B inverse into A inverse. So for finding B inverse into A inverse, you have to find inverse of A and B separately. After that, you have to multiply that. And one thing you have to remember that A inverse into B inverse and B inverse into A inverse, both are not same thing. If you multiply AB and if you multiply BA, these will not be equal. Both means different things. So if it is given B inverse into A inverse, that means B inverse will come first. After that, you have to write A inverse. And how to do the first math? That means AB inverse. You have to multiply A and B at first. Then you can get AB. After that, you have to find inverse. Is it clear what to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then
এবি
please.
বের করতে হবে তারপরে
Sorry?
ফার্স্টে এবি বের করতে হবে তারপরে
হ্যাঁ, এবি বের করে যে রেজাল্টটা পাবে সেটার ইনভার্স বের করবে। সেটাতে এবি ম্যাট্রিক্স হবে। এবি গুণ করার পর সেই ম্যাট্রিক্সটা কি হবে? এবি ম্যাট্রিক্স, সেটার ইনভার্স বের করবে। ঠিক আছে? ওকে, প্লিজ ট্রাই।
আচ্ছা, এবি কি আসতেছে 29610 কে করছে? হুম,
21610
21610 9 আসলো গেলে।
Answer the question.
ম্যাম প্রথমটা দিছি গ্রুপে, ম্যাম দেখতে পারবেন প্রথমটা দিছি হইছে।
Okay, I'm checking.
Question.
Okay. Actually, your determinant is 16 or 14.
16, ma'am. I think.
20 minus
Sorry.
16.
14. Sorry, ma'am. 14.
Yes, it
16.
will be 14.
Other than that, everything is correct, ma'am.
And Arifin. Sorry, A. Pabir. Who is that? Who shared the answer first? A. Pabir Ahmed. Who is he?
Ma'am, Abraham Akil.
Okay, Abir Ahmed. In the adjoint matrix. In the adjoint matrix, you have exchanged diagonal elements, all right. But you have taken minus sign only before 6, not before 1. Negative sign will be in the before 2 matrix. That means it will be minus 1 and minus 6. Have you got that point?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do.
And your final answer is also wrong. There it will be minus 1 and minus 6.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I miss.
Okay, Arifin, your answer is alright.
Sorry, ma'am.
Your answer is correct.